Hey, my brothers and sisters in Christ. I just want to share this dream with you all that I had last night, and may it be edifying to you, and for some of you, a conviction. I don't know. I just had it last night, just random. So last night, as I was asleep, I had this dream where I was outside sitting on tables. No, I was sitting at like a picnic table or something, me and two other people. And we were about to have Bible study. We all had our Bibles. It was a girl and a guy. The girl was seated to the right. The girl was sitting in front of me, yet to the right of me. To the right, front right. I don't know how to explain that. And the guy was sitting to the left of me at this table, and we all had our Bibles. These were professing Christians. And then, out of nowhere, the guy drops the F bomb. I heard it. I thought of it. I didn't say anything because I said to myself, okay, this may be something that he's struggling with. This may be, he may have very well been convicted in his heart and like, oh, I can't believe I said this. And could have very well been sorrowful, so I didn't say anything. All right. Boy. Then later on, while we're having this Bible study, he starts cursing again like it wasn't nothing. Then in this dream, I'm just telling you everything in this dream. I turned and looked at him and I was upset, brethren, like godly anger. I said, get out of this Bible study. I was calling him to leave. And then I said, if you are so comfortable to curse like that in front of us, in front of me, you would have very well done it in the presence of Christ. Like I said, without thought, this came out of my mouth. And he was explaining, saying, no, I wouldn't have. I wanted to, I guess he was trying to express his love for the Lord or whatnot. And I said, no, you would have. You would very well have done it in his presence, and basically trying to explain to him that we are his body. It is not I that live, but Christ that liveth in me. And I live by the faith of Jesus Christ. I'm crucified. So if this is the life of a Christian, if another professing believer does that, who do you think you're doing these things to when you're doing these things? Okay. There's something else that happened in this dream. I don't know what the revelation of that was, but he had this selfie camera. He was doing selfies, and while he was doing his little selfie, he was including me and him in this recording, like I guess trying to show off. I don't know what that all was about, so I can't even explain that or try to give you any type of revelation about that or anything. But that was the end of the dream. Now I know someone that it very well addresses, but this individual always apologizes. Well, in my presence he does, but I don't know what he does when I'm not around. Okay, but I still haven't addressed him. I definitely will. Um, I also had another dream a few weeks ago, and I pray this one edifies a few of you as well. In this dream a few weeks ago, I was with my family, and we were outside walking to go inside of this huge house. And I was walking in front of someone that is my family member. And I heard him in a conversation gossiping, like really loud, just nagging, gossiping, just talking about people, just talking bad about people, like oh, look at her hair, like what she got on. She thinks she looks good and doing all this stuff. And then like it hit me to where I couldn't let it go in this dream. I couldn't shake it. So I came up to her and I was angry. I was upset. And I knew it was the Lord's anger. Mind you, everybody in my family and my extended family profess themselves to be believers. There's no one that would say that they have a faith in anything but Christianity. So this particular individual that's my family member professed himself to be a believer now. Okay. Um, so I came up to them angry and I said, you're going to be accountable for every word that came out of your mouth. Something like that. It was a few weeks. I should have wrote it down. But yeah, I said, you're going to be accountable for every word that comes out of your mouth. And then I remember saying after that, and I'm going to be accountable if I don't tell you about everything that's coming out of your mouth, which is not, I guess, somewhat pleasing to the Lord, which is against the ways of the Lord. That's all I remember. And I remember just walking off, and I was upset because you know how you desire righteousness. You hunger and you thirst for the righteousness, but it's not around you. It just reminded me, like in the time of Lot, well, Lot seeing the ways of Sodom and Gomorrah, and it just frustrated his spirit. It vexed his spirit, and that's how I felt. And I just walked away. I was upset. But I just wanted to share that with you all, brethren, for those who it may very well be related to, pertaining to. Like, God hates backbiting. He hates slander. He hates gossip. He hates when we talk down and talk about people. This is not his kingdom. You got to really think about God's kingdom and look at yourself. We got to transform. We got to renew our minds. We really do. I was praying earlier and telling the Lord, help me to continue to renew my mind. Renew my mind to the ways of the kingdom, to the ways of Jesus, to the ways of you, to the ways of the holy angels. Well, I didn't say all that, but I was generally just telling the Lord, help me to renew my mind, continue to renew my mind, and detach myself from the ways of this world. Okay. But that's it, brother. I didn't want to keep you on here. Just a quick dream that I wanted to share with y'all. Y'all take care.